Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am back again, disappearing again for I think 2 weeks. I don't know, I always upload videos in like 2 weeks time frame just cause like whenever I upload a video I always like lose my inspiration after I do one, so. Hello, my name is Sharon for anybody new here. This past week has been like frustrating, I guess. Like I've just been in a bad mood for the last like 4 days. And yesterday it got even worse because I don't know what it is, but like whenever I go outside I always tend to get harassed. I don't like yesterday a guy was in his car and me being just my regular self, I was walking down the sidewalk and he whistled at me, and I was baffled that he actually whistled. Like, usually people would just like say hey or something, but he actually whistled at me. And I had my headphones in, but the volume was like super low so I could hear him pretty easily. Like I acted as though I didn't even hear him. I like pretended that he wasn't even there and no reaction on my face, right? And he got so upset. Like he started yelling at the top of his voice. He's like, why isn't she paying any attention? You know, like, I was like, this man is crazy. I mean, I was worried because it happened very, very close to my apartment. And I was like, oh my God, like, is he gonna start following me? Like, is he gonna get out of his car and start following me to wherever I'm going? Like, my anxiety just went up the roof. And like, damn, you know, like what is wrong with this man? You know. But anyway, I went inside and he's like yelling all the way till I got to my elevator and I could hear him, and I was just happy that the doorman was kind of sitting there and she was just like really, you know. So I'm happy that did not escalate. Like every single time I go outside, I feel like I get harassed. Like somebody has something to say, somebody's just making weird sounds at me, and it makes me so uncomfortable because I get super anxious about it because I'm like, oh my God, is this person gonna start following me? Is this person gonna escalate and start getting physical or anything like that? And like for anybody new here, like I'm very small, like I'm a very tiny person, right? So it's just like, I don't know how I would protect myself in this situation, but anyway, that happened yesterday in the evening time after I came back from my jog. So I looked terrible too. Like I looked like a sweaty mess. It just like put me in a really bad mood. I was planning on, I had to go to DSW because I have to return a pair of running shoes I bought because they don't fit. And I'm like kind of like hyping myself up because I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this whole situation just ruin my outlook for the rest of the week. Like I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna wear a baggy t-shirt and baggy pants and a cap, and people are just gonna hopefully just leave me alone so nobody says anything to me. But yeah, I will admit I am stressed and I'm a little anxious about all of this, so.
Fear of the closing doors.
currently at Madison Square Park. And I haven't been here since like my college days. It's so nice. In Madison Square Park, and it's a vibe. It is struggle nation today because I think the heat is starting to get to me and I'm getting like eczema flare-ups, and I'm just so tired because I couldn't sleep last night because my skin just felt like it was on fire. So I'm just trying to keep cool, kind of trying to keep it easy and not try to agitate myself, I guess. Like, I don't want to get stressed out when I'm already very prickly and literally in my flare-up. So utilizing Aveeno 1% hydrocortisone. I also have a steroid that I was prescribed for my eczema that I am trying not to use too much just because it is a steroid. It is very strong and I just don't want to use it unless I am flaring again. I did use it last night because my skin, I was like itching my skin in my sleep. Like I woke up and my whole body, like some parts of my body were like really red. I'm just gonna blast my air conditioner, probably draw the curtains a little bit more, and because it is a very big test of my self-control to not itchy my skin right off. So yeah, that's the state of the mind right now. I'm trying not to get frustrated or anxious about it because it just makes me feel like whenever I'm trying to resist itching my skin. So I recently got this off of Amazon. This is a new hobby I want to try, which is watercoloring. I used to paint a lot with acrylic, but I tend to get very frustrated with painting. Painting is all about trusting the process, and I do not trust the process and I get very frustrated. So I figured it'd be good to start up another hobby, which is watercoloring. Having floor-to-ceiling windows is awesome, especially in the winter, because the light and the heat from the sun during that time is just the best. But in the summer, like, holy, it gets so hot, like, it's unbelievable. The camera looks like it's not that dark, but it is. I have to put a light on my desk because it's too dark. But it will hopefully help me cool down. It's like 90 degrees outside right now, so I'm hoping it maintains its coolness in here, especially with the blackout curtains. It didn't even come with them. Like, I had regular blinds that come down, and then I install like this tension rod, like all the way up there.